All right, welcome everybody. Let's look at this. So every time we've been dividing polynomials, what have we gotten at the end of all our problems? We've always been getting this 0, right? And it's saying that, that this is a factor of that every time we get that 0. But what if we don't get 0? What happens? All right, so let's take a look at the first one. You see, so here if I have x squared minus 5x minus 24, and if I divide this polynomial by x minus 8, I want you to do this by yourself very fast. And what should you get? You should get, okay, so this is x squared minus 8x minus, this is plus, so I have 3x minus 24 plus 3, right, plus 3, so 3x minus 24, and I get 0. So what can I say? That x minus 8 is a factor of x squared minus 5x minus 24 because I get a remainder of 0. So what if I don't get a remainder of 0? Let's take a look at this one. If I have x squared plus 4x plus 10 and I divide it by x minus 8, let's see what happens. How many times does x go into x squared? It goes in x times. X times x is x squared. X times minus 8 is minus 8x. Parentheses, parentheses, subtract. Okay, so this is a minus. So then this distribute the minus, this is a positive, and now I have 4x plus 8x is 12x, and then I bring down the 10. How many times does x go into 12x? It goes in 12 times. So now this is a plus 12. 12 times x is 12x. But what's 12 times minus 8? It's negative 96. Okay? It's negative 96. So then I take parentheses, subtract, and now here, this becomes negative, and then this becomes positive. So now I have 106. Oh man, I have 106 left over. So two things that happen. One, x minus 8 is not a factor of x squared plus 4x plus 10. Okay? Because it's not a factor because I don't get a remainder of 0. But how else, what's the last thing you need to do to finish it? All you do is take this remainder, right? It's 106. And I'm just going to divide it by x minus 8. So anytime you get a remainder, you just take this remainder, you put it on top, and then whatever you were dividing by goes on the bottom. For example, like if this was a 10 over here for this problem, what would I do? I just say plus 10 over that x minus 8. If that was a 10, okay? But it was a 0. And that's the idea if there was a remainder. What I want you to do is try and do the next problems, right? And good luck with it. And over here, I have 2 Algebra 2 Regents questions that I want you to try and do. And when we get to this part over here, the summary and the beautiful question over here, we'll try and do this one in class. But what I want you to do is try and complete lesson 4 by yourself now that you know what to do with the remainder. And what was the other thing we learned? What did we do when this was, how we left it over here? Okay? Good luck, everybody. Have fun.